Hello, everybody. Good day, good morning, all that fun stuff. I am Calzar. Welcome to the Zombians. Today, we are playing a game that's not showing up on the screen. Now it is. Playing Space Engineers. Here we go. As I try and remember my keys. Let's see. There we go. It's a problem when you play different games. They have different keys for different things. Imperium J is for your jump jets, which I was thinking was my backpack jet here. All right. So, last time we played this. All right, we got plenty of food rolling in. We made a miner to get stuff faster, obviously. It is, I don't know, it's sitting on there, kitty wampus, isn't it? It's connected, isn't it? Yeah, okay. All right. Also, I need to test if it works with the, actually, yeah, in space. I don't know if this is facing the right direction for the spectrometry mod. So I can look at the asteroids and go, hey, that's what I need right there. All right, so using him some more. Today I would like to get some sort of living area. Um, I got this. Oh, what are you doing? You are you coming up or going down? I don't even know. How's my inventory doing? All right. Uh, we're actually fine. Ores about half. Let's take a look at what we got going on here. Cargo. Let's see, cockpit now. Conveyors, no. Drills. How about I look at cargo? Let's remember how to play the game. Okay, so tiny little one for ores, that's empty. Then we got big one for components. Probably add something else to here. I don't think we'll fill that up with components. Let's see, we got lots of iron. Oh yeah, actually a lot of stuff. Use more silver. We could probably, well, we're gonna always need more magnesium, I imagine. And then look at this. Oh my, okay. Yeah, we got a lot of stone to go through. Holy moly. Oh my god, sorry. Okay, we got lots of magnesium too. Oh man. Started making some ammo because I want to. We need to get this place defended. So I need to get some armor over all my sensitive bits. I would like a place that I can put a couch at least, a chair to sit down or something. So that means an ugly box. We got our engine set up to turn on if our battery power gets to like 95% or something. I can probably change that so it's not quite as fluctuating constantly. Let's put our deposit our stuff. Let's fill our tank. Let's fill that tank. All right. Got plenty of food. Let's make sure we keep on eating our food. So we would like to eventually get a farm. But I think defense is probably our main thing. Because, like, if this stuff gets taken out, I don't want to get wiped out. And we're getting to the point where I'm wondering when are these guys going to start sending stuff at us? I mean, we are surrounded by the assert bases. Let's go get the signal. So, get some armor on the base. We'll just do regular steel for now. We won't do the heavy. And we need to make sure we get conveyors everywhere so we can set up turrets. Wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe have some little turret emplacements further away from the base. What you got? You got nothing. Nothing good. Is this all light armor? Yeah. I don't need all you guys. Yeah, I mean, I'll do it just because, but there, you're fine. Zoom. I also need to keep an eye out for food. I got the ore detector food mod. I think I'm supposed to be able to, like, sense food. I think. I guess we'll have to test that if I see any. So far, I really haven't found a whole lot. I found like a bunch of berries on my way to this point, but then the server kept crashing, and then like for some reason it would kill me when I did that. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. Whoa. Learn to fly. Okay. So we're spitting out gravel. I don't know if we're filling up or... What are the drills doing? Pistons. Are they going down or up? Drill. Piston. They are retracting. Okay. That's probably good, because I think we don't need any more stone or iron. Oh my golly. Let's see, we got... Whoa. Our amounts set up for things. Still not making Gatling ammo. Why won't it make Gatling ammo? Oh, because I didn't tell it to. 100? That good? And then I don't know if cannon shells and auto cannon magazines, like how many would be a good amount for having for those. This will be for, yeah. I'm gonna start out with just Gatling turrets, so maybe I'll do one, figure one or something near the base. So we got a lot of stuff to do. Here, you know what? Let's do a to-do list. LCD. And... doesn't need to be big. We'll just do a wide one. And, where's a good spot? Here. Right here. Oop. Nope. There we go. Ooh. And there we go. Oh, what was in my... Oh, whoops. Did I not finish those? I thought I finished all those. Oh, no, I didn't. I need more gold, I think. Right? For the superconductors. Where are you? Alright, we'll just do that. And take what we can. Okay, so you are yield, yield. Okay, so we just need we need gold for superconductors. Okay, now list. Stuff to do. We need home. Let's go ahead and do like a little thing like that. We need armor sensitive bits. Conveyors. Guns. We want a farm. We want a farm. Now these aren't necessarily in order. And then we also want perimeter guns. Okay. That did work. We need to go into here? Or no, we need to go content, text. Hit a text, there we go. Okay. Okay, maybe I didn't need a wide one. Let's yeah, we don't need a wide one. Let's just do a regular one. LCD. This is just one by one, I think. There we go. That'll work better. Next. All right, that'll work. So, now what should we do first? Probably plan out conveyoring. And by plan, I mean loosely. I'm not doing a whole lot of planning here, am I? I'm just kind of plopping stuff down. What's that called? Organic? Eat food. Learn how to use inventory. Alright. Also, I don't need you. And there we go. Okay. Right. So I'm picturing a box. Like a box for living. And then we want to cover all that in armor. So we'll do some sort of boxy wall around that. But we don't want to completely cover it. We want to have spots where we can have the conveyors for guns. For instance, like, we'll put one that goes up a few blocks there, maybe. And then we want to have, like, basically, on the outskirts of our actual buildings, we want turrets, some overlapping fire. And then maybe eventually we'll do some sort of battery and cargo and gun with some armor around it in different spots a little bit further out. Up here maybe somewhere, So I don't know how bad the attacks are going to get. Could get bad, or it might just be nothing. Might be a nothing burger. So, bears. Should probably get used to like using. Let's see, here we go. 5. Yeah, okay. Gee, go away. Okay. So, we want one there for sure. I guess it would put one there. And then we'll want something over in this direction. So I guess we'll come out like there. Okay. And I'm starting out with like full conveyors, that way we can like go different directions if we need to. Also, redundant paths wouldn't be a horrible idea. Let's see here. It won't come off here, but we'll actually have it come out a bit. And how do I want to get one over here? Probably just along back here, maybe? So I already got that there. Okay, so now we can do... What? No steel plates. Okay, no steel plates. On me. We'll probably want more than that. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. So we want to go like that. We'll do maybe another full one there. And then come along like that. Oop. And then let's do full ones. Or wait, should I go... If I want this to be interior space. A wall there, so actually we need to... do a little corner bit here. In fact, let's do... Oops, Control 2. Do I want to start there? Yeah, okay. There. What was that little beep I just heard? Oh, it's my surviving long enough. Thanks for reminding me. I'll eat some more food so I can survive even more. Okay. So I know to put a cannon there somewhere. And then let's go ahead and... Go ahead and do this. Sure, that's fine. Okay. 2 and 5. Now, I'm assuming these have more armor than, let's see, they got... than like these guys? Or do these have more? 25 steel plate, 14 interior. Oh, yeah, these are actually more stronger, evidently. Hmm. I mean, that's why they're called reinforced, right? Is there not a full reinforced? No. Bunch of T junctions, I guess. Go like that, that, that. And then let's do full on and we'll have that pop out. Something like that. Okay, and then we'll want it to come out on this side. Yeah, I have no vision. Like I have no idea what I want things to look like, and then how to even build it. So you can't build if you don't know what you want it to look like, right? That makes it a little bit difficult. Actually, that should be one more in. So we'll want it to go here. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing these all around the edges like this. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt. Okay, so we want you. And then like that. Hate how it turns like rotation depending on how you're looking at the blocks. Well, that's something people just get used to and learn how to deal with. I just don't know the trick to it. Be like, yeah, that just okay. Now it's weird. I don't know. We'll go up like that. 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 Okay. I'm gonna be taking down this one eventually. Can leave it for now. Okay. Probably need to get rid of, yeah. So I don't need this anymore, really, do I? Nah, I got so much iron and stone. So I can dismantle all that too. And that'll like let me maybe extend the floor out that way. Not that I need a place this big, but you know. It's like, do I want floored the walls and floored the building, I guess is the word, to go to here, Or do I just cut it off like there? So there's a hallway going along here. This will be gone. Um, so cool. The eclipses. All right, squirrel. Yeah. Let's do that, and then up, up, up. There. So these will be. How tall is the ceiling going to be? Hmm. That's a good question. But need it that tall? Or would that be a good ceiling height? That's probably more than enough, I would think. Yeah. And let's see. And then around the conveyors, I'll put armor outside the conveyors and kind of armor it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now, it does obviously, the ceiling needs to be higher up here. So something like that high. And then where would we transition that? So we want a walkway. Some steel. We'd want a walkway. We would want okay, so let's do the right. Eat some food. Can't eat enough food. Okay. We'll want at least one space there. We don't need this in the building. We could put some armor over that to protect our little food supply there.
Fuel low.
Oh.
Fuel critical.
There we go. Oh. Okay. And that'll come out. Something like that. Now, that means I should probably have a gun out here, huh? That might make more sense. We can do the conveyor point to there, and then, yeah. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so good view. Get rid of those two. Okay. Okay, so then there's or no, we need a turn there. Okay. Like that. And then one. That. And then like that. And do a full one here. And then, oops. That. And then turtle will be up there. Okay. That goes good. I have that. Yeah, because I'm planning the armor being this high. So right, okay. I want it to come out this way. And then I'll see that way. Come on. There we go. And you see like that. I think that's what I want. And we'll put that like that. Okay. Well, all right. And I'm thinking that's how it's gonna go, and then this doesn't need to be as high here, although we can leave it that high, I guess. Oops. Up low. Okay. If that's the case, I'll be like that. And then this will go up that far. Like so. And then at some point, we need to get down to this height. Do something like glass or something. Windows. Window. Do some angled windows going up. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Need girders. Girder. That's not enough girder. There we go. Okay. So this is the outside wall. How do they connect? That's a good question. Oh, man, food. How do you make a plane of windows? Or can you not? Or do I have this spun the wrong way? Is it supposed to be like that? I don't think so. I think you want... So you just gotta use the wall, I guess, to connect. So what's that? 1, 2. Let's see, 4. Oops. Keep trying to cycle my hotbar with scroll wheel. So... One. Okay. Oop. Okay, so then we do that, that. Okay, so then that is the low point. Oh, hey, look at that. It's almost like I planned it or something, and I totally did not, so that's cool. Okay, now we can put all those windows in. Right? Is it gonna be dumb again? It is, isn't it? It's gonna make me pivot each one or something. Ah, why? Why does it do that? Is there a setting to change that? It keeps changing the rotation. Why doesn't the rotation stay? I gotta be like super careful that I'm like, no. Please, somebody tell me there's a way to change that behavior. I want it to always stay this
Energy low.
rotation. Fill up. Eat some food. Oh yeah, my hydrogen bottles. All right. Okay. No, come on, really? Is that really how far I want the windows to go? I don't think so. Because the wall will be like that. Oh, I guess I do. No, this is the wall. Right. So you go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. You go bye-bye. For that part, I need an actual wall, so we want... no steel plates. Steel. Alright, so we go up. And then... there we go. That. that. And there we go. And then same. Actually, yeah, I don't want... Oops, that isn't right. We don't want to do the angles because we want that to be a solid wall. Oopsies. Okay, there we go. And then regular wall blocks like so. Okay. Right. So I'm kind of laying this out how it might look, I guess. Do some sort of like windows, maybe. Let's do. Does this have fancy windows or anything? No. Window. Like these guys. And then we want that's outside. Why can I not find the right pivot? It's like that. That. And that. That. Okay. There we go. And then corner. You could have. Okay, so this isn't exactly a vacation home, right? This is the wall. And with that, help you like corner piece there, maybe. Something like that. Okay. And then oh, more steel plates, please. I don't need all that. Well, I need a few of those. I want more of those. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be a lot of welding. Do I need to put welders on the... No, it's just not piped up for that. Is it? Probably not, because I don't think steel plates can go through the small tubes. So now, this is going to be hand welding. Lucky me. I do it to myself. I mean, I guess all space engineers kind of have to do stuff like that, right? Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's fine. We'll leave these uncovered for now so I can get those. Speaking of which, do I need... Maybe I should put 2 speed modules on 2 of those instead. And we'll just have 2 yield. I mean, this one's all yield. I don't know, like, how, if the goat sort of thing, if it, like, is smart enough to put gold in refineries that have yield or not. I guess we'll leave it. Alright. So, alright. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of steel plate. So let's get rid of all of you. Oops. And I don't need those. I'm not building more windows. And let's just give me all the steel I can handle. Get all these welded up. Eat some food. Oh, also, ready to go. Don't need you. There we go. Keep my tanks full. Really, I need to... I don't need to weld up all the wall around, you know, all that stuff, but I definitely want to do it above our juicy bits here. Make sure those are all protected. Are these not connected? What? I never connected the food. Dang it. Let's see. Alright, so we need... you. And we need a C shape. That's a T shape. There's a C shape. Q, and then Q. There we go. Wonder how much kelp was in those. Okay. So, as I was saying, I would like to protect all the storage, obviously. Here, let's get these. Going. And then, We're not going to build the guns until we got the armor, I think. And I might want to do a little more ammo. I don't know. All right. So then, oops. Yep, that's fine. Let's do. A full conveyor there. Then we can do an access point on here for whatever HVs or HVs. I'm not playing Empyrean. Rovers or ships. Okay. Right. And we will wall in like so. Oops. Might do angle there. Yeah. Okay. And then, yeah, okay. Like that. This will all be covered. We'll get rid of this bay here. Well, yeah, why not? little cubby for a small rover, I guess. Except that I need because I need to. Well, I guess I can do. I do a little roof, I guess. That's the same as covering the side, because, yeah. And then we'll have it come on just one more. Yeah, okay. There we go. I mean, I suppose it's pretty much the same amount of blocks, because otherwise it'd be going down here, right? So yeah, that's fine. And then, let's see, we've got a couple of these. We need more steel. I don't think we need these anymore. Okay. Okay. Yeah. go. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. Those uncovered for now. So we don't need this guy. Lexo. Eat some food. More plates. Oh, wait. Okay, so we're gonna go. Like that. Oops. Okay. Right. Okay, let's sum of that up anyways. I really need a welding ship, don't I? That's gonna take a long time, otherwise. That is not set up for welding. Also, I need a landing pad that's got access to my building. So I'm gonna need some sort of entryway, doorway, and then like have a landing pad out there maybe. That would probably make more sense. Let's leave that for now. Suppose we can make the entrance over here. We'll have to put some flooring in, grind out this ice. Man, I gotta see if there's a mod for better suit lights. But oops, too far.
Energy low.
Energy low. Alright. Go refuel here. Okay. Are we out of ice? We can't be. Oh my gosh. We are. How is that possible? That means our another cargo container needs your help. I'll mark it on your map. I'll Fallout 4 reference. What? Also, we got totally fine. So okay, so that means like we have a gas indicator. Those are batteries. We are using up all of our ice real fast. What am I saying? Oh yeah, so that means those aren't even full yet. Granted, that is a lot of hydrogen storage. I mean, we're not going to need that any more ice, I guess. We'll need some ice for when we get a farm going, but for now we are good. Okay, so I was doing lore. There we go. Hello. Hello. Okay. So this place is not going to be airtight. I don't think. I don't think that's really my intention or requirement. Okay, so we got floor. All right. Right. Okay. We're gonna do a door here. Door. Well, let's see here. Center door. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, we like that. Or is there one that's got glass? Or does this have them all? It does. Okay. I kind of like glass. I like the idea of the glass. Yeah, let's do that one. Sure. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Z and X too close to each other. Way too close to each other. So I was contemplating the need for a welding vehicle. Alternatively, hear me out, I do have Bob the Builder installed. If I get guns, like get ready to place guns, and then build a Bob the Builder, and then he'll start welding up all the iron. That I think I could handle. That's just an awful lot of welding required. That's just boring. That's not fun. What could be fun is a threat of attack. So, let's make sure everything is covered first. Yeah, I'm liking this idea better. I mean, yeah, you know, making a welding ship, it's, I don't know. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I need it. Um, Now I do need to weld the conveyors before that, though. So as if I'm going to place the guns, they need to be ready to go, you know? Need to be ready to go, you know? So, we'll get all these ready. Which will take a while. Uh, Oops. Go. Okay. You know what? Let's put our tool, a welder here. Pick all these up. Once we get all these up, we'll kind of take a look to see um, if I need to change any placement. Oops. Add any somewhere. Good thing we got our assembler set up. Goat. Goat, if you don't know, is like Izzy's inventory. Oops. Okay. No. These guys. Not sure why I went with T sections here instead of. Oh, probably 'cause I know I'm not going to put anything on the back of those. Why? I'll get rid of this. I thought it could be a neat feature to have, but yeah. Hey, look, I'm hungry. That's weird. I'm never hungry. All right. What am I holding? There. Okay. Have to drill out. Oops. Okay, and fill up again. Eat some more food. Always eating nonstop. Shoving food in my face. Come on. Well, you know. Phil. That took you a while. Okay. Oops. And then. Really? Okay. There we go. Now, before we forget. There we go. There we go. We got these over here. Man. So, got some lung stuff going on, I think. Excuse me. Okay. We're getting there. All right. So now, how are we doing? We got that one. We got that one. Not done here. There we go. Let's see here. Making this tough on myself, I think, probably, but that's okay. I don't know why. I'm just bouncing off the walls and such. And then, yeah, so we need more up here. Like that. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay, and then we'll want blocks around all of you guys, like so. Oof. And if I want, let's do a full block there. Kind of thinking of doing like that. Oops, I don't finish those yet. Yeah. Right. Whoop. Okay. Then, oops, 4. Do full block. Like that. And right there. Okay. And full block around these ones. Okay. Excellent. I probably have so much food. I probably don't even need to worry about my food tower going bye-bye. Nope. Got 51 packs. We got, let's see, LG. Oh, okay. Crisp. Okay, well, next we got, oh, yeah, 100 of it. We are probably fine. Okay, so let's get some steel. There we go. Right, so we need to finish covering stuff. Where am I looking? This is the backside, okay. Yeah, wind power, not too important. We got a lake. We can get all the power we need. Oh, finish these two. Okay, or that one. Let's put a few more blocks down because evidently won't do enough. Okay. Excuse me. And then wall. Go. Find that pixel. There we go. Okay. Maybe like that. 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 Well, 89, hello there. How you doing? All right. Let's see. Good. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. I am slowly making myself a big, ugly boxish thing to live in and protect all my goodies. Nobody makes big, ugly boxes as good as I do. Okay. Okay, let's finish building up. So the idea is I'm going to get prepared to place down some turrets and a Bob the Builder. I'm going to place the turrets and the Bob the Builder at the same time, and then that way, if the Assert start attacking me, I'll at least have some protection going on, and then Bob will start working on all the armor for me. Because I don't want to do all this welding by myself. That's just pain, asking for pain and misery. This is Space Engineers. I'm not sure if you played. I think you maybe watched me when I was playing Empyrean. So it's a tiny bit similar to Empyrean in that it's a space game and you got building ships and bases and stuff, but Space Engineers is more mechanical. You can actually have like moving parts. Like, I'll show you my little drill system here. You got pistons going down. It's on a rotor, spins around and drills. So you can you can do engineering fixes for things instead of just everything's magic and both fun games. They're just different styles. Gotta make sure I get everything covered. Yeah, okay. Let's see, we've got so when I'm saying Bob the Builder, there's a mod. Basically, it's actually called like Nano Repair or something like that, and it'll start welding all these blocks by itself using materials that I have. So it saves me from going and welding every single block. It takes a long time. Alternatively, I could make a ship that's got a welder on it, and then basically fly back and forth with materials to weld stuff. But that I don't know. I'm not going to use a welding ship for much else than building something like this. So, and I'm only going to do this every so often. So I'm just going to use the space magic of the nanobot system. All right. Doing this. And so yeah, I'm basically just placing down the structure. And then in certain key locations, I have a conveyor system that the conveyor system is attached to the main inventory, and then I'll put turrets on these points, and that way the turrets will have access to ammo and stuff in my storage. Yeah. Now, once everything's welded, I figure I can maybe start tearing some of it down to make it look better. But for now, I just kind of wanted to get something in place. So I have a mod called Assert, Assertive Combat System or something like that, and basically they're AI bases, and like it's a faction. And once you get to a certain level of power, they start noticing you and they might want to attack you and such. So I'm not sure at what point I'm at. So I'm like, I better start getting ready for defense. They'll start sending ships at me, little drones to blow everything up, ruin my good time. So, come on now, get in there. And let's finish this one. And finish this. That should link it all up. Oh, dang it. There we go. Yep, so now they're all green, so I know they're all connected. Those are not. What am I missing? I am missing... Why are you yellow? You're complete. You're complete. You're complete. You're green. You're green. Can't tell if you're green. You're green. What is going on? How is that not green? Oh, because it's going to... Yeah, there's nothing on top of it. Okay. I'm almost ready. Let's make sure I got ammo queued up. Why is it not making the Gatling ammo? Goat! Do I have you actually running? Yes. And have you set... Okay, that keeps on changing. Why is that? Why is that not saving? So I can make it. And now I get 4. It's not saving. Oh, now it saved it. Weird. There we go. Now it'll make the Gatling ammo. Okay. And then... Okay. Yeah, no. Uh-oh. What's it called? Build? There we go. Build and repair system. Oh, superconductors. Okay, I need to get gold first. Alright, we can do that. Eat my food. Go fill my hydrogen. Come on. Okay. So now I'll take my miner out. Get me some gold. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. 9 should turn everything on. Excellent. And then gold is worth here, there. Okay. So the first time I used the miner for gold, I've been doing hand drilling so far. Let's see. Gold. Gold! There be gold! Let's come at an angle. I think I got enough thrusters to hold myself comfortably, but you never know. So chump up a bunch of gold, that'll start processing to the superconductors. There we go. So now my miner will get the gold, and then I got little ejectors there on the side there. They'll start spitting out stone if it starts collecting stone. I think I have it set up. Maybe not. Miner ejectors are all on. How about the sorter? Sorters are on. Oh wait, drain all. On. And then injectors. Throw. Collect all. There we go. And throw out. There we go. And hopefully it's only doing iron or rock. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. So I do not need rock. I got lots of rock back at the base still processing. Gonna take forever. Gold is very slow to mine and slow to process, unfortunately. Which means it's horrible to do by hand. You have to you only get a small amount each time you make a trip, so this will help quite a bit. Now, unfortunately, this ship's a bit chunky. Makes it a little bit difficult in the underground. And probably doesn't help that I'm Dewampus. There we go. Almost. So that red bar at the bottom, that's the containers. So when that's full, then you'll start to see that little drill kind of above it. That'll fill up too, and then we know that everything's full. So it's throwing out stone and collecting gold at the same time, so there's a little bit of fluctuation. But let's say that's enough. And oops, wrong button. Easy does it. Trying to control it backwards. There we go. Hey, thank you. I did it. I didn't blow anything up. Now, so that's something that Space Engineers has that Empyrean doesn't. It's got collusion, so you can bash things up, and things are kind of delicate. So usually you want to have like armor around the important stuff, like thrusters, and but this is very bare bones beginner miner I did here. Look at the stone pooping out. Woo! Alright, going for a landing here. Let's see where. Okay, thrusters in the front, so I definitely want to park backwards. Whoop. Oh wait, I got a camera for this, don't I? Thought I did. Guess I didn't set it up yet. G camera. Yep. There we go. And locked. And then so I have a programmable block that once I connect, it like turns off thrusters and all that stuff. And thankfully it stopped throwing out stone, because if I didn't have that set up right, it would start pulling stone from my base and throwing it out. So yeah, that worked out pretty nice. Okay. That'll start processing the gold. As it does, I actually want to finish these. These are yield modules. They make me get more metal from the ore that it processes. And since gold is such a inefficient metal, you have to collect a ton of ore, you only get a little bit of metal from it. It helps to have these yield modules. But they also require gold, so you gotta get gold to get more gold. Alright, oh, anyway, I am hungry. I currently am trying to survive on algae, basically. And so I make these kelp crisps out of the algae, and they don't give me much food. So I'm constantly just munching away constantly. Alright, so I was going to do... Hold on now. Why you no make gold? Why is there no... Why wonder if the refinery's doing anything. Where's all the ore? It's still in. Why isn't that pulling out of here? Uh. What? Oh no. Is this thing spitting out everything? No. That's just gravel. What is going on? I just filled the ship. Something strange going on here. We got a bajillion iron ore. Or iron ingots. Something strange happening. What happened to all that ore? Like, even if it processed it that fast, I would have then a bunch of gold. Hmm. Didn't make superconductors with it. Um, so make sure I can actually pull out of here. Okay. So that's just check if I like broke a connection somewhere, maybe. Um, so I can access that cargo. So that's the miner. So I know it's the miner's connected. What just happened? This isn't gold, is it? No, stone. Oh my god. Did you? Did it? Did it dump all the gold out? Oh my gosh. Where is it all, though? I mean, this isn't all there was. Hang on, let's find out. If I go gold. And why is it not getting pulled out? Huh. Something strange is going on here. Just seeing if there's like large chunk of gold laying around or something, or look, so nice. All right, that inventory is full of ore. This miner So if I do cargo, no, and look up gold. Where's the gold? What? Where did that ore go? Um, what is happening? It didn't process the gold because that didn't go up. The ore's just gone. And this is strange. Going into this or something, but it would show up in all the inventories. Everything's connected. Hmm. So the refineries are processing stuff. But then gold is just disappearing. Hmm. Um, Rejectors. Collect all, throw out. And sorter. Oh my god, I never set up. I, really? I didn't set up the filter. Oh my gosh. Whitelist. Stone. Add. So, yeah, I just dumped all that gold. Possibly everything else on the base. I mean, that's why suddenly I don't have a ton of ice and stone. Oh man. Oh. Whitelist. Stone. Why is that not let me do all of them at once? That sucks. Okay. Each one. Whitelist. Stone. Man. Can't believe that. Did that. Whitelist. Stone. So. I must have, before I quit last time, I must have added the sorters and stuff, but I'd never finished setting them up. I think the game crashed at the end of the stream. That's probably what happened. Oh, man. That's funny. My list. Okay, so this is setting up. So these little sorters, they're all going to pull out only stone. So only stone will go into the ejectors. And then got one over here, and I think that's already set up for that. But I'm going to double check now because don't trust myself now. Okay, so the connector, which is the same as an ejector in this instance, so it's going to throw out everything. It's going to collect everything it can and throw it out. But the only thing that can get into here will be the sorter, and this sorter is set to whitelist only gravel, so it's not going to spit out anything except for gravel. All right, time for another mining run, I guess. I mean, that's my dumb, so I'm not gonna say that's a bug or anything. I'm not gonna retcon that to give me more gold. Oh, that is funny. All right, let me double check again. Let me disconnect. What are you spitting out? All you had was stone, right? Yes. Okay. Let's eat some food. All right, so not attached to the base. So again, let's just double check. Ejectors are set to collect and throw. 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 Collect, throw, and then sorter. Whitelist stone. Whitelist stone. Whitelist stone. 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 And stone. So alternatively, you can set up a blacklist to basically say, do everything except for a certain thing. But, you know, there's only certain cases you would do that, so we only want to get rid of stone. Now, what I probably should do is set up so I got ejectors. Let's set up the ejectors. I do have that on. Okay. So I can turn the ejectors off or on. And then when I dock, do they automatically? I think I have it set up. Oops, I got a cannon, don't I? Boy. So when I do that, yes, they automatically turned off. So I'm not sure when it dumped all that gold so fast, but don't know. Let's go get some more gold. Hey, at least now I have a pre-drilled hole. Hopefully there's still quite a bit down there. Alright, here we go. Now I will actually steepen this angle some here. All right. Oh man. Silly Calazar. Always sabotaging myself. Let's go ahead and grab this layer here. Okay, hang on. I just want to make sure. All right, so we got 10K gold. 10.4. Oh no! Wait. Let's let it get all the stone out, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. 10.3. Okay. I think we're fine. Oh man. And then so like yeah, so 10.3K, my inventory is full and I got 2 of those. So 20,000, so I would have had like 70K gold, something like that. Not to mention the drills are full too. And the drills hold 3 each. So there's another. Oh my god, I lost so much gold. Oh well. Lesson learned. I've watched plenty of space engineers videos, YouTubes, like Splitseas, one of the big ones. So I have an idea of how I'm supposed to do things, but the actual practice and knowledge and the muscle memory and all that of everything I do not have. So I guess when something bad happens, at least I can kind of think it through and figure out why it happened. Alright. It takes so long to get gold too, man. So another thing that Space Engineers has that apparently doesn't is a very robust scripting system. So there's a ton of mods that do interesting things that like aren't part of standard Space Engineers. So for instance, up in the left-hand corner, there's all the squiggles and stuff. So it's a mod that basically looks ahead and it tells you what materials are there. So it's really useful for in space, because then you can like look at an asteroid and then it'll show you what's located in that asteroid. Since we're on the ground right now, that's why it sees everything basically. So, but yeah, so you got scripts that do cool stuff like that. You know, you can set up timers to do certain activities. Like for instance, when I dock, it turns off various parts of the ship. When I undock, it turns them all back on. It's all done through scripting and or like blocks that they've added over time to help you automate certain things. And you can have like displays show various things, all sorts of different information. There's a lot more modding involved, so you can like create, like they've made like a flight mechanics mod. Basically it kind of simulates having air resistance and like, you know, air controls and flight lift from wings and stuff like that, which isn't part of the standard game, but they've modded that in. So So you can do quite a bit more with Space Engineers that you can't do in Empyrean. But then Empyrean is just really, it's set up for, you know, NPCs, PvE combat and stuff like that, and quests, and don't quite have that in this in Space Engineers. The closest I get to that is you've got mods that add in AI factions. So, for instance, like the Asurda I was talking about earlier. And then there's different factions people made. Like one popular one is called the Reavers, which, if you've ever watched Firefly, they're basically a very, very aggressive faction that basically, if they detect movement, they start attacking, and they'll just constantly send really powerful things at you. So it's like a very combat heavy, you know, faction mod. A little bow tie. Oh, that means I bet that I lost a bunch of my magnesium that I mined. Oh, I'll have to check that. Although I may have done that before I had the ejectors run. Pretty sure. Let's see when we get back to the base if we need more magnesium. Need that for the ammo. Almost full. I sound like grenade launchers or something. Shoot, shoot. Let's just verify again, just in case. Looking good. And now we got a little more room. Oh, we got all the stone off. We probably won't need all this gold in the end, but it does not hurt to have it. Yeah, gold's used for some of the higher end stuff as well, so. Okay. Can I spin? Probably not. No. What if I... I'm not trying to angle my way around. Create a turnaround here. Or I'm just gonna wedge myself in. I ran out of hydrogen. I was not paying attention. How did it get? I have a giant tank. How did I use all that hydrogen? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that means I need to go. Pretty sure I have a converter that'll turn ice into hydrogen. So let's go get some ice. Thankfully, we're on an ice lake. Pretty sure I do, anyways. Let's see. Maybe I did put one on. Oh my gosh, I didn't put one on. Okay, so design flaw. Um, wait, what's? Oh, that's the engine. That's just going to use hydrogen to create energy. How did I put that on, but not a converter? Oh, O2 generator. All right. So we got. So it's got a big connection. It's got two small connections. Would it fit? No. Well, I don't have stuff to make it, first of all. Let's go back to base. Also, why am I seeing... Oh, because I'm holding a block. Okay. All that information. Alright. Let's go fill up our own tanks before we end up having to walk a mile. Let's eat some food. Alright, so now... Get rid of these in our build planner. And then we'll do... There. We'll maybe put two on if we can fit them. Oh boy. Here we go. Down in a hole. Alright, so basically we need to find somewhere where I got space. It won't be there. I mean, it can be like wide. So the drills cover up that far. So really I can do like it's ugly, but fit one there. And then I need to link it up. Let's set one in like that. No. That would have been handy. Wait, why not? Go with that. And then that. That would connect it, wouldn't it? Pretty sure it, yeah, that's lined up with that connection there. So let's get rid of you. There we go. It's making us some hydrogen. That's going to take a little while. So we'd want to put one on the other side as well. All right, so put block there. That. Okay. Let's go get some more ice. So that's probably not going to be enough. Also, let's turn off the thrusters. While we're getting ice. There we go. They use a tiny bit of what? Oh, that's not all thrusters. Okay. B. Groups. That's the braking thrust. We don't have all the thrusters set up as a group. Yes, we do. Minor thrusters group. Minor braking thrusters. There they are. As blind. Toggle on off. There. So yeah, if you're stationary, like on the ground or whatever, even docked, if they're on, they use a tiny bit of hydrogen. Don't know the exact amounts, but of course I'm going by what other streamers have told me in the past. Who knows? Things change. All right. Get some more ice. I cannot believe I ran out of hydrogen that fast. I wonder if the base sucked my hydrogen out. That's possible. Hmm. Oh, let's see here. Tank. Slowly filling up. That's gonna be a bit. You know what? If I put those out one more block, I could actually put them back to back. But, or I could put, one that way. Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't need them. This is more of an emergency thing, because if I'm on the base, it fills it up. And that should be fine. That should be good. But I suppose it is a good idea for emergency purposes to have. For very rare instances when you're dumb, like me. Pretty sure that I will not have enough hydrogen to get out of here. And let's give it a shot. We'll just help it out a little bit. Make it easier to get out of here. It's pretty long to be doing planetary mining. Ideally, you want them kind of compact and, circular, so you can spin in place. Spin where you dig in. You can get yourself back out again. Just giving it some time to get some more hydrogen. You gotta be a miner to get your mining ship out, Alright, let's try again. We're up to 5% now. Come on. Here we go. Alright. Slowly but surely. Let's get some more ice.
Inventory full.
So we'll just get a few trips of it. And I think what we'll do, once we get out to the surface, we'll drill some ice too. Because the base could use more too. Alright. How are we doing? 4%. Woo! Will that be enough to at least get us to the surface? Let's wait for 5%. That didn't last very long. So this is telling me that I need more hydrogen storage. Hmm. I mean, there's other size hydrogen tanks, so I can put a bunch of smaller ones too. To do. All right, so there it is. So that's the one I have, which holds quite a bit compared to these little ones. So I'll have to sprinkle some of those. Like that. Or no, not there because the thrusters are there. But I got options. Lay them flat. Put a few round and then connect them with conveyors, which is another thing with Space Engineers. You have a conveyor network, which is used to push and pull gases, ores, ingots, components. Doesn't have magical teleportation like in Empyrean. All right, 8%. Let's do this. Oop. All right. I'll just take this in small doses. It's nice. Slowly processing. We'll get some of the drills. All right. Well, what I can do is turn off the thrusters that slow me down. Go ahead and launch to the ground. Get some more hydrogen. Oh boy. Get closer. Food. Let's do. All right. Come on, hydrogen. Don't want to be going too fast. Blow everything up. We're getting there. Unfortunately, there's no way to easily transfer hydrogen, unless I had another ship that I can, fill up at the base and bring back. But that would take too long. Oh boy. Now, as it processes the ice, it does get a little bit lighter, which means it'll use less rust to get us home, but still takes a while. Yeah, these giant back and down thrusters probably don't help too much with the efficiency, but almost there. Of course, then we'll have to let it wait to get some of the enough hydrogen to dock, because that'll take some extra. Just want to get close enough, then I'll put some gold in the base. I suppose I can do that while we're waiting. Gold. Get that processing. In fact, we can leave it. Leave the ship there for a bit. Minor. Do some stuff around the base. Okay, so do Do I have superconductors on the list? Yes, I got a request for 50 of them. Okay. Let's go and got 4 of them we want to make. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we can at least get one of them built. That'll speed up the process a bit. Nope. Alright, what are you producing? He's trying. A lot of gold, and gold is slow. So now if we go to a refinery... What is going on? Why is it storing gold in the cockpit, and why isn't it pulling it out? That doesn't make any sense. So the goat. Goat. I think there's a way to make it not use a certain box. Here. Alright. To enable crafting feature, true. Handling on refinery is true. Refine scrap. Refine ores that are stored inside stock containers, true. Adjustable tags for containers. Okay, so tags to ignore the given inventory completely. Locked. Or seat. Let's do locked. So. Lock it. We'll change that to have. Oops. Locked. I think that's what it said. Okay, it might be case sensitive, so let's. Yeah, capital L. Okay. Right. So. You're not gonna. There we go. Okay. Aha! Now you hear it. Okay. Right. And then I should do the same thing with the rover cockpit, whatever it's called. Okay, so. This one I put it in? Yeah. There we go. There's one more. Hey, progress. Mistakes being corrected. Slowly but surely. Okay. All right, 5 more. 3 more. Eat my food. There we go. All right, so we got all the yields built that I want. Let's see how the miner is doing. And get it home and figure out why we ran out of hydrogen so fast. I have a feeling the base stole it. So we'll see how that's set up. So I know this thing turns the stockpile feature of the onboard tank. It turns the stockpile on. And then what is going on? Those are motors. What? Hang on. Please tell me I haven't been... I spit out components too? Yeah, because when it was set, it didn't have the whitelist for stone. Wow. So what other components did it spit out that I didn't notice? Man. Oh, what have I done? Boy, I tell ya. Let's turn those off manually. Are you even anywhere near? Oh. All right. So now I'm stockpiling. And the ship should be emptying out. Okay. And then if we search for gold, it's all in the refineries. There we go. And a little bit left over. Okay. So now we're 100%. Let's see what happens when we unlock. Is there a brief moment where the base sucks my hydrogen out? No. Does not. Okay. So I simply just ran out of hydrogen. Okay, in that case, we do need to fix that because, you know, having hydrogen is important on a hydrogen ship. So we will put scatter a number of small ones. 78. And then you want some conveyors. Me. Why can't I? Oh, small conveyor is different. I need conveyor. For whatever reason, they separate the large and small grid. All right. I need a bunch of these. Okay. So we can fit like that, and that, and we could fit that and that. That and that. That and that. So those are the easy ones. Where else do we want them? Looks like we can put on. Come on now. It's not switching between large and small like it's supposed to. Weird. Okay. Put one there. And there. There. And there. We will have all the hydrogen we'll ever need until we don't have enough left. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh, wait, no, let's put it in there. Well, that works too, but let's put them up here first. No, come on now. There we go. Sometimes plays nice, sometimes it does not. I think that's how far I went. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. And then we'll have to set up the event controller to include these as part of the stockpile system. There we go. Okay. Um, We need a little bit of steel plate there. Make sure they're all set up with their components. Alright, so I just need one steel plate. Alright, steel plate. That was that one. Okay. Yeah, we'll go. Event controller. No. EC? Minor EC. Connect. Wait, first we do make and look for all the white ones. So this one is, since it's orange, that means then it's set on a different grid. So that would be the rover's hydrogen tank. So we don't want to include that. But all the white items are the ones that are connected to the grid that you're interacting with. All right, so we want to make that minor hydrogen tanks. And then, let's see, the minor connect event controller. So, when connect is locked or unlocked, it's looking at the miner's connector. It will do certain actions, so we'll select actions. So when it connects, it sets it to recharge, and when it disconnects, it undoes recharge. And then you have different tabs here, so we can go to number 2. Which it's not letting me do. Oh, I gotta do control 2. So it turns off the spitters and turns them back on. Ejectors. And then does the same with the thrusters, and then this we're going to change. So we're going to have it do a group instead. So we're going to do the minor hydrogen tanks. So when we connect, we want to stockpile on. When we disconnect, stockpile off. There we go. And then let's just cycle that. There we go. So now, these guys should start filling up. Yep. Excellent. And then our base is hydrogen is still good. I mean, these things hold a huge amount compared to what the small vehicles do. Small grid vehicle. Right, so let's go. Let's just check our ingots. What do we got going on? Alright. We don't need iron for a long time. Same with silicon. Nickel, we'll eventually need some more. Magnesium, and that doesn't look like a lot, but ammo only uses like percentages, like 0.1 or 0.01. So like if we look at the production ammo, so Gatling ammo uses 1 per box. So I do need more magnesium. Cannon shells 0.4 each. Yeah. Let's go get a load of magnesium. Let's grab some more crisps. Nope, not 82 of them. We only want 10. And let's go ahead and top up our energy and hydrogen. There we go. Alright, let's go get a load of magnesium, because I think they may have spit a bunch out. What did you just spit out? This unlock. Okay. Whew. Thought I heard a alert. Okay. Okay, so magnesium is right over here. Now we watch our newly bolstered hydrogen go down fast. Holy moly. Alright. Did I seriously go straight down to that? I think I did. I don't want to go straight down. Let's go at an angle. Oops. We removed the there we go. Okay. And let's pay attention to our hydrogen reserves now, this time. Let's widen this out. Whoops. Uh, ignore the giant fire in the back. Everything's fine. It's okay. We're fine. It's all okay. You know, it's far enough away from the hydrogen tank that we're not going to explode immediately. It doesn't work that way, but if hydrogen tank does take damage and explodes, it's pretty spectacular. All right. Basically, I'm trying to widen this area, so I stop. I'm like, let's make this bigger so I don't blow anything up, and then I go and blow everything up. All right. Turn on the drill. Let's get some magnesium going here. So now we'll see if not using the giant rear thruster helps our hydrogen value stay higher. Hydrogen value? Words. Capacity? That's a better word. I'm at an angle. There we go. And then widening the hole so it makes this like do a third-person view. Otherwise, you're kind of like your camera perspective is forced in your cockpit and stuff. %75. Doing okay so far. Hydrogen. Okay. Keep forgetting to switch the vertical strain to only myself when I'm not playing with my wife. There. Not that we have any or many viewers that watch the vertical streams, but it's all about discovery and opening up possibilities. Now, one thing that does kind of suck, speaking of vertical stream, is that I don't get notified, I don't think, if somebody chats in it or makes a comment. But oh well. Like I said, we're not that popular yet. I say yet, because maybe someday we'll be entertaining enough that people will want to spend more time watching. I do want to make some edited versions of these, but I have no experience editing, so finding the right spots and tying things together. I don't have a clear, hey, let's start, and then okay, that's enough for this episode. Next time, and then continue streaming, so you have multiple episodes or something.